Okay, what's up guys, and welcome to a new vlog. Here I am on the rooftop of my hostel in Athens, and we'll just turn you around. I hope the wind isn't too bad. Oh, it just blew over my bag. I'll hold it close so hopefully you can hear. But up there you can see the Acropolis, the Pantheon, is that how you say it? I'm not too sure. And there's a really nice hill over there. You can see, I think that's the Church of St. George. And yeah, just a beautiful city to look at. Just up here on this kind of dodgy looking roof. I don't know if I'm allowed to be up here, but you know, oh well, YOLO as they say. But yeah, I'm going to be looking at some of the history in Greece, some of the cool stuff around here. So come with me and I will show you what you can do in Athens, Greece.
It's a Christian church, but it's a treasure of ancient pieces, spolia, as we say, call them in archaeology. Let's have just a quick look. See up there, this line of those little people up there, all the way to the end. So, this is actually it's part of the ancient Athenian calendar. 900 years ago, there was no population in Athens, as we said. That's why this church is so small. It's tiny, but all around, especially at the outside.
Okay, welcome back guys, and it's actually day 2. Yesterday and the day before I was doing a lot of free walking tours, so I didn't get too much filming done because, you know, I didn't want to talk in front of a big group of people. It's kind of awkward. But I'm actually out here in front of this, which is called Hadrian's Arch. And Hadrian was a Roman emperor back in around 100 AD, and this isn't actually an original part of ancient Greece. This is from the Roman era. But this guy, Hadrian, he liked Athens so much, and he liked Greek people so much, that he put a lot of money into rebuilding Athens. So if you see through the arch on that side is the Acropolis in ancient Greece. And if you look over there, you can see some columns and pillars. That is the new Roman settlement that Hadrian funded and built. And some funny facts about Emperor Hadrian. He even apparently dressed like a Greek because he loved Greeks so much. He even had a Greek beard. Not many of the Roman emperors had beards. Most of them were clean shaven. And I even heard a rumor that he was gay, but that doesn't surprise me because actually in the ancient times most people were bisexual. So, but maybe he had a preference for men, I don't know. But you know, no judgment there. Anyway, I'm going to be heading up there today to the Acropolis, so let's get a move on. Let's go. Alright, and hello again guys, and I've made it here inside the Acropolis. As you see, it's up there behind me, and I'm in a very special place at the moment. This is the theatre of Dionysus, who was the Greek god of theatre, drama, wine, partying, all the good stuff. And he's actually my favorite Greek god. And yeah, this place is really special. Right behind me is where they actually invented theatre about 2,500 years ago, around that time. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Just imagine all of the plays that you've heard about from the ancient times. They were all probably performed right here. I can't think of any of the names of the plays, but in terms of the genres themselves, here is where they invented comedy and tragedy. I remember that. I actually failed classics in year 13, so that's right why I can't remember any plays. I'm sure my classics teacher, if she's still alive, would be very mad at me for coming here and not knowing any names of the plays, but shout out to the classics crew, 2011, James, Josh, Clint, Devin, and Aiden. Yeah, I think we all failed that class, but you know, made it here, so I think that's better than passing the class. And more fun facts about Dionysus. Yeah, he was my favorite, and still is my favorite Greek god. And here's an embarrassing picture of me with terrible acne, dressed as Dionysus at a party many years ago. And the reason I liked Dionysus was because one of my favorite bands, The Doors, the lead singer of that band, Jim Morrison, he actually thought that he was Dionysus. He did a lot of drugs and stuff, but maybe he was, and he liked to party and drink, so it's plausible, I think. A kind of funny thing about the Acropolis is there's lots of turtles. Oh, well, not a turtle, a tortoise. There's lots of tortoises up here. Look, he's like right in front of me. Right, and here behind me we have another epic structure. This is the Theatre of Herodes, built by some guy called Herodes Atticus back in the Roman era. And you can kind of tell it's from the Roman era because it's more complete than other things in the Acropolis. So you can see the wall here is still intact, and all of the seats are brand new because they just rebuilt those like 70 or 80 years ago. But yeah, it looks really big, a lot bigger than the Dionysus Theatre, and just really epic. Alright, and I'm nearing the top of the Acropolis now. You can see it up there in front of me. But from up here you can get an amazing view of Athens. You can see all the city over this way, and then over that way you start to see the coast and the ocean, and there's also some nice hills. And yeah, it just looks really nice. But let's keep going up and see what we can see at the top. Alright, and there it is in front of us, the Parthenon. Let's just walk up to it and talk a little bit more about the history. Alright, and here it is behind me, guys, the main attraction. This is the Parthenon. This building is over 2,500 years old, or actually it's a little bit under. It was built around 480 BC, so that makes it roughly 2,500 years old, maybe give or take. And the reason they built it was they built it to honor the founder of the city and the goddess of the city, Athena, because Athens, Athena, that's why they have the name of the city. And yeah, it's the biggest structure up here at the Acropolis, made of solid marble. If you're wondering why it was destroyed, well, it was actually turned into a church when Christians and Romans took over. And then once the Ottomans took over in Greece, they turned it into a mosque. So for quite a while it was still standing here and still looking pretty good, pretty intact. But then the Venetians tried to invade Athens and other parts of the Ottoman Empire, I think around 1650 AD, and they actually shot a huge cannonball which landed right somewhere in the middle. And the Turks were actually storing their gunpowder there, so it blew the roof off and destroyed a huge part of this magnificent building, so that was kind of sad. But apparently most of the damage was done by a British dude who was like the ambassador to this part of the Ottoman Empire at the time, and he bribed the local Turkish authorities to pretty much steal the main supporting columns in the middle and on the side, and he took them to use in his garden in Britain. So yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing that this was actually destroyed by Europeans, not barbarians or the people who destroyed Rome. But yeah, let's take a look around and see what else there is to see up at the Acropolis. Okay, and behind me here we have another temple. This one is called the Erechtheion, and it's apparently dedicated to, again, Athena, but also Poseidon, who I think he wanted to be one of the gods of Athens, but Athena beat him in a contest or something. And also some guy called Erechtheus, which may have something to do with erections, knowing the Greeks, but I'm not sure. Citation needed. And here's one more epic view for you. You see we got the ocean with some boats over here. Nice hill, the city of Athens, and then another temple they have up here. I'm pretty sure that is the temple of Athena and Nike, and you know, the sports brand Nike is named after that guy, and it means victory, I think. But yeah, I've been here for quite a long time now, so let's go see something else that you can do in Athens. Alright guys, and I'm in a museum now called the Acropolis Museum, and it's filled with a lot of the artifacts that they took from the Acropolis, where I was earlier today. It's good because I'm here quite late at night, so it's very empty. It's almost 8 o'clock, but let's just have a walk around and see what sort of stuff you can see. Alright, that was embarrassing. I just got told off by the guards for filming inside the museum, but pretty much what you can see inside that museum is the thing from, the things from the Acropolis and the Pantheon that they took out in order to preserve them better. You know, like the statues, and also other things they found from ancient Athens, like vases and sculptures, things like that. And actually, if you look down, you can see ancient Athens in front of us. It's like a money well down there where people have been throwing coins. And yeah, so the museum is actually built on top of ancient Athens, and it's all down here preserved for us to see. Very cool. But yeah, that wraps it up for Greece and Athens, guys. Thank you for coming with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. The next place I'm going to be is in Malta, so yeah, stay tuned for that one, and drop a subscribe and a like, and thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Guess who's on? Guess who's on?